This wasn't just any parade, it was La Parada de los Reyes Magos, and it's a big function in Miami's Latin community. The event takes place on Epiphany, 12th night, the night when the three wise men visited baby Jesus. So this is really a parade for children. Do the little kids understand what's going on in this parade, the significance of it?
Oh, yes. It's like driven into them, you know, that, the three kings, and that's the Spanish heritage.
All along 8th Street in Little Havana, about 250,000 people were standing and sitting, watching a parade which included floats sponsored by local and national companies, WQBA radio, even local governments had floats. The themes varied, but many of the obviously American floats had changed their slogans to ones written in Spanish. That gave some of the participants a unique identity, such as these girls riding on the Tom Sawyer float. Tell me about Tom Sawyer.
I don't really know much about him.
Tell me about Becky Thatcher.
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, Tom Sawyer was the boy and Becky Thatcher was the girl. You don't know anything about them?
No.
But that was all right, because this parade was a Latin one, with some American on the side. And what about the Cuban girls riding on the Gone with the Wind float? Had a man ever said to them, "Frankly, my dear, a mí no me importa un bledo." And the Cuban flag was everywhere, from kids waving it on the sidelines to Cub Scouts carrying it on parade. Now, the floats have a character and history all their own. Most were built primarily for the Orange Bowl parade, but between then and the middle of April, most of them will be seen in parades from here to Sarasota and back to Ybor City and up to Winter Park. The cost of a float is now generally between $18,000 and $25,000, so they're utilized to their maximum. And from this parade, we noticed a new phenomenon in America. There were any number of little girls marching in the parade, marching as majorettes. And to go with the Little League mothers and the tennis mothers, we now have majorette mothers. But instead of pushing their girls, they were keeping them going. It was a long parade, but one in which just about everyone could and did participate.